here's the premium area.
Yep, this is where the finished products from that room you visited with Ro.
Okay.
So yeah, they're stocked here, and then people can buy them, and you can get a cube that's set up off the shelf really fast. So you don't have to wait for it to be made. If you want to wait for something that's personalized, we have Cubicle Custom.
Yeah.
Yep. That way people have very clear expectations. You know, I expect this puzzle to ship in one day versus I expect to wait because someone's making a thing specially for me. So that helps set people's expectations.
Okay. For the bigger puzzles, like the 7x7, do you actually like take it all apart and then like do you have a certain person that does that, or do you have multiple people?
Yeah. So the cool thing about our pro shop, which I think is really different from a lot of other businesses, or what I think I understand about other businesses, is everyone there, they are competitive cubers. So they understand, they can name every single product, they can solve every single puzzle, and they can assemble and disassemble things really quickly.
Okay.
In the past, you know, it was a mix of cubers and people who didn't cube that had maybe backgrounds in manufacturing, but you never get the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Like a cuber will understand this is over lubed, this is under lubed, tension it this way. So they know everything.
Okay.
And so yeah, everyone there can do everything.
Wow. Dude.
And you know what? There are 3 people.
Oh, okay.
These 3 people sustain all the demand for custom cubes.
Really?
Yeah, at our store. They output a lot of puzzles.
So on your reviews, is there a specific area that you get your information from for the like reviews, like the TengYun?
Yes, yes, and well, yes. The answer is yes. It comes from our experience, our understanding of the brand, having worked with it for almost 10 years. I talk to manufacturers and designers, so I understand like what's going through their heads when they're making this stuff. Actually, I talked to the person who designed the TengYun. It's not the guy who runs DaYan. It's another designer, which was really interesting. Because the TengYun was actually a decent cube.
I don't have it. I've heard some good things and some bad things.
Yeah.
It's really just if you like it or not.
Yeah,
some people just have different feelings.
It's an acquired taste. But the other DaYan cubes were like absolute trash.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you kind of understand it in the chronology of the releases, and the context of the brand and the designer and who designed it and what their intent was, how it's priced. You know, all that stuff factors in, and of course we've been cubing for a long time, so we have our own opinion.
Sometimes you can kind of tell from the boxes, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the GAN boxes, I mean, they just look like, man.
They look like Apple.
Yeah. They really do.
Well, that's because they are.
Yeah.
They have
the cubing version of Apple.
They have a very strong penchant for emulating Apple. So I mean, this cube came out in like 2012. Like those DaYan cubes.
Yeah, DaYan's always the one that stole it.
Yeah, the Guhong came out in 2011. So yeah, these are pretty old puzzles.
Wow.
Yep.
So is that the smallest 3x3 other than a keychain cube?
No, Maru Nano is the smallest 3x3.
Wow.
They give you a pair of tweezers in the package, so you
wow.
can use the tweezers to make up the cube.
That's cool.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, the issue's super big. It's not actually that heavy.
It's lighter though,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
it's hollow. There's nothing in it.
Cool.
Was there another one that you wanted to get? You said.
Oh,
What was it?
the Valk 5. Where
Valk
is
5?
that?
You have good.
Yes, I've heard great things.
So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, one thing I was going to ask you, like, the Yushin Little Magic 4x4, the magnets are very weak. So are you maybe going to are they making one that has stronger magnets?
What model?
The Yushin, the one Kevin Hayes uses, the Yushin Little Magic 4x4.
4x4?
The one that like came out pretty soon.
Yeah, we don't magnetize it.
Okay.
I think the best 4x4 is a tie between the Valk 4 and the Aosu GTS 2M.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, the ones I've had so far are the Wuchui, and the Yushin Magic. Those are like the 2 that I've seen be really good.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 I've kind of.
The Aosu. Oh, it's right here. The Aosu GTS 2M is quite a good cube, and the special thing about it is it performs pretty well without you having to do anything. So you don't need to lube it or tension it. Just out of the box, it has pretty decent performance. The Valk, you kind of have to, like, it's kind of finicky. You have to work with it. Don't buy the GAN. Yeah.
Wow, so I'm really excited for the Valk 5. I mean, the second I saw somebody do a review on it, I was like, oh my gosh,
It's really good.
Yeah, and it also made me really want it was I saw Max Park, like, almost the first average he did with it. He got a world record single and average, so.
That's how you tell it's good.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, just what's your favorite puzzle, maybe?
My favorite puzzle... I gotta think about this. I have a lot, but they're all like 3x3s.
Okay.
I like the mini Zanchi. It was the first time a cube smaller than standard size was issued, and it helped me break my record.
Okay.
So I appreciate that. I like the DaYan UM. DaYan UM is the first magnetic DaYan cube that we helped make, so that was really cool. And all the smart cubes are really cool too.
So yeah, I'm thinking about purchasing the DaYan soon, but do you think like it would be worth it, the DaYan?
Yes, but that it's subjective, right? It depends how much you value $89.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's a really good speed cube. So a problem with a lot of other smart cubes is they're just not good speed cubes.
Yeah.
Right? Like the technology is there, but the cube is not. But the difference between a cube and tech is you can patch tech.
Yeah.
You can't patch a cube once it comes out, right? So there's no fixing a Geeker cube unless you buy a new Geeker cube. But the DaYan cube hardware is good. They can always improve the software, and you can always patch that. So what you're investing in is a good speed cube and also an app with developers that have really strong incentives to make the app better.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think that it's a better buy rather than a cube that works but isn't like, you know, you're used to Valks and Weilong's, like it'll be like a step down instead of like a step laterally or a step up. That's my opinion.
And also socially, I mean, the one that I think Chris Olsen did, there was one about the DaYan basically, and it just seemed like just socially, I mean, that could kind of improve it. Like you get to like race other people. Yeah. It just seems really fun.
The Geeker cube lets you do that too, but it's not as it doesn't seem as like professional and polished.
Yeah. And also, it's at first when I was like, okay, there's a new smart cube. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look at it. And then it says DaYan. I'm like, okay, definitely.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. And the mechanism, or not the mechanism, but the honeycomb like design in the middle, or the honeycomb.
You mean the pattern on the pieces?
Yeah, the pattern on the pieces. I was just saying, like, is that basically the most advanced type of lube separation or lube?
No, I don't think it's necessary. Okay. But it's cool. It shows how powerful their production machines are. The reason people don't have this on other products is their machines don't print with enough detail or mold with enough detail to actually do that. They invest in very expensive machines.
Okay.
Very much. Nice.
Yeah. Probably ada.
This is a high quality stand.
I ordered like all the colors of the Cubicle stands like a while ago. Yeah, it's not good.
I mean,
I put like a bottle of D&M in mine. It's pretty good after.
It's a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah,
so
but it's still like a cool thing to just have.
Yeah, it's sturdy and it won't break if you drop it. Cool. I'm not gonna scramble it because then.
Yeah, it took me a while to solve it.
A, I won't solve it, and B, these characters will look absolutely deformed and really disgusting. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is.
One night ago, I met this Cubicle in New York. So told me where this jacket is from.
Birthday present that you guys just.
Oh my god. Turn it around, let me see, what is it? What is it?
It's a Moyu 15 by 15.
It's courtesy of your parents.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow. This will give me something to do on the plane.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I was the one to be able to present it though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I appreciate it.
I need to give you a hug.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.